days. This day they were on. This day was their own. And then one of the kids had dates in his mouth. She took her out, and she said, "Ay bunay, ba'naha lillah." Oh my child, we sold it to Allah. And they came out of that farm with nothing. We need women in Islam. Women like those.
Tuesday morning, assalamu alaikum, everybody. Welcome on into your breakfast rush. Assalamu alaikum, wherever you may be right now, just sitting down in the lounge, maybe in the kitchen, you're getting your cup of tea, your coffee, you're getting ready for your day ahead. Well, let us help you. Let us help you with some information, everything you need to know as you get up and go. Whether you're already in the car, we've got something for you as well. Your first traffic update for the morning coming up in a little bit from now. It's Tuesday, the whole day. It's the 19th day of August 2025. How are you doing, Naz?
Alhamdulillah, how are you?
I can complain. The show's too short.
It's a Tuesday. You should only have compliments, not complaints. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. It is the 24th of Safar, 1447. And reminding you that moon sighting will take place on Sunday. The 24th of August.
There you go. I'm looking over at our socials and everything's live at the moment. So you can jump in and start sharing those folks that are already watching, whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is that you're using to view the show. You can start sharing right now. So look for that share button. It's down there in the corner somewhere. Click it and make the circle bigger. Easy as that. Share the live and bring more people in. Now, there's been a storm on social media over claims that the taxi associations are forcing motorists with more than one passenger out of their cars and into minibus taxis. Well, we'll be speaking with Sintako to find out their stance on this issue. That's later. Vodacom's also giving away some great prizes, so you make sure that you're part of the fun. You've got to follow them on their social media at Cellular City Group, and then send us your name a little bit later on. We'll give you a ring. Easy peasy questions. I saw them already. They're so easy. It's not even funny. Altaf Raouf joins us on the program later with your Tuesday edition of Legal Matters. But for now,
Breakfast Rush Traffic.
Superintendent Raouf, assalamu alaikum. Welcome.
How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah. How are you doing this morning?
Let me get my voice back.
Ginger.
It will come back.
Just ginger.
I think the louder the traffic, the faster it will return.
The louder the traffic. Okay. Well, we hope you feel better, but what's happening on the roads?
We've got one or two incidents to talk about. The RTC near Albert Falls, an accident, so there's going to be some delays in that vicinity. N2 northbound is congested from the M7 right to Spaghetti Junction already. So please allow for extra traveling time. That's basically what's happening at the moment.
Not a lot at all. Thank you very much, Superintendent Raouf. We're just wondering, did you work the day shift yesterday, the night shift last night, and you're back in the office now?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, my word. Well, listen, I'll tell you what, you go get yourself a nice hot cup of tea, feel better. Maybe, I don't know if you're going to get a slice of toast now, but try it, feel better, and we'll speak to you around about 7.
Toast bread with chili cheese.
Ooh.
I think soup needs a chocolate cake.
Chocolate cake?
Instead.
No. Thanks, Soup. Take it easy. We'll catch up with you in a while. Wa alaikum salam. So in his position as you head up the ladder, I think it's a very safe assumption that whatever's going on, he's got to be some part of it.
Absolutely.
He's got to be there in some way or the other.
Sometimes you don't actually have a shift. You've got to be there unconditionally.
Yeah.
There's a need, you've got to make sure you work it.
It's like working in radio.
That's...
Yeah, no, same. I'm telling you, birthday, where you? Here.
True.
Yeah. Holiday, where you? Here.
Agreed.
Yeah. Long weekend, where you?
That's true.
Here.
But it's not like 24 hours around the clock.
Not for everybody.
Uh-huh.
I was having a conversation with somebody yesterday and I said, well, listen, it's been a long Monday.
Yeah.
it started off beautifully, had a lovely morning with everybody inside the radio
Alhamdulillah.
and all of that. And then
Mhm.
it went up, 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 and then
Oh no, that's
down.
not a nice slide. Yeah.
So for me, yesterday
Yes, yeah.
was busy, 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 busy,
Mhm.
busy. 3 jobs.
Yes.
In the morning, presenter.
Mhm.
Then I jumped in the ad sales position.
Correct. Yeah.
Went out, had a meeting with a client. Looking good, I tell you that much.
Ah,
You will find out about it in
alhamdulillah.
about 2 weeks. That was good.
Mhm.
And then from there, jump back into the radio area where my office, production, this,
Yes.
that, and the other.
Uh-huh.
And by the end of the day, my battery was on low.
Did you have an early night?
Low. I think I fell asleep about 4 o'clock.
Really?
Yeah, I woke up around about 6 and then fell asleep again around about 8.
That's perfect.
This
So you
The
ready for
weather
the day? then?
update. I think it's going to be playtime weather.
child is always interrupting somebody.
I
You were
said you
saying.
ready for the day.
Ready for the day?
Yes.
Oh, this day's going to be another one. Weather report for you for today. Durban expecting clear weather, a 25-degree high as we get through the day. Pietermaritzburg clear 29, Margate a clear 24 degrees. Richards Bay clear 30, Ladysmith a clear 27, Johannesburg partly cloudy 22, Cape Town today mostly cloudy 18 degrees. Outside of South Africa, Lilongwe in Malawi expecting a clear 27 degrees at their lunchtime. Thunderstorms expected in Karachi. 33 degrees while there's thunder, lightning, and rain. Anyway, Mecca, Medina, maximum of 45 degrees, sunny in that part of the world. Sunny in Dubai as well, 42 at lunch. Perth in Australia, 16 degrees at the moment, a cloudy day there. Galway, Ireland, cloudy, 22, and a yellow warning for extreme high temperature in Gaza City, Palestine. It's going to be a sunny 32 degrees as they manage their way through their lunch hour in that part of the world. It's your breakfast rush at 25 minutes to 7 a.m. Now, just grabbing a look at WhatsApp really
Messages.
quickly. Brian Abraham sending through his salams and du'as. And we say Ameen to your dua as well, brother Brian, to everybody listening inside the radio, between the speakers, all of that.
And then Ismail says, life will always throw challenges your way, but every time you overcome them, you become stronger.
Oh, absolutely.
Assalamu alaikum to Wahida Khan in Phoenix. She says, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant everyone that's not well shifa kamila.
Mom and dad says?
Mom and dad says, Assalamu alaikum, and hats off to you guys for the best breakfast show.
Jazakallah khair.
Lovely message. That one.
Farooq bhai.
Says, keep up the great entertainment and
Yeah.
education from Farooq and sister Zinat Khan.
You guys drive safely wherever you're driving this morning.
And then we have Shah and Mosina that say, Assalamu alaikum.
They're out in Savannah Park. Have you ever been on that way? Savannah Park, it's like it's like on the other side, in between kind of Pinetown and Shawcross.
Yes, I have.
You have?
Yes.
Yeah. She had to think about that one. She's like, no, we got lost one day. We were driving.
No.
We were going nearby.
Sometimes, you need to take the shortcuts.
There's a
Chatsworth?
shortcut
Yeah.
to Chatsworth
Uh-huh.
from here.
No, from Pinetown.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, you got to go around the other way.
Assalamu alaikum to Razia Kader.
Hope you have a good one. Hasina.
Assalamu alaikum. She says, TBR, always greeting with such a warm welcome.
Yeah, how else you want to do that?
And then salams to everybody on Al Ansar Technician Group.
They're complaining, those fellas. Early in the morning. Oh, man. Abu Bakr Khan, Assalamu alaikum. Dua shifa for my dad, Haji Suleiman Khan, who is in hospital. May Allah grant him and others complete shifa kamila. Ameen to your dua as well.
And Fawzi says, it's so important to respect each other. Salams and du'as.
Folks, if you remember, we go way back in time, right? So we go back to, like, I think it was the 80s or something like that. RESPECT. It's true. If you learn how to spell it, you might just learn how to live it as well.
Absolutely. Looking forward to seeing her. She says she'll be in Durban for the TBR Fun Walk.
Oh, wow. Hey, talking about the fun walk, there it is right there on your screen, right? Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. There it is right there on your screen. Saturday, 11 October, Blue Lagoon Lawns, 7 a.m. start, which means you got to get there before that. So get there 6 a.m. Bring the whole family. Bring the picnic blanket and alles and come through. Saturday, 11 October, Blue Lagoon Lawns, 7 a.m. start. We'll be moving from Blue Lagoon, past the garage, left towards Moses Mabhida Stadium, left again under the tunnel, and then we'll take another left and head down the promenade back to the finish line. It's going to be 5 kilometers of laughter, family time, spending time with community, meeting a few of your favorite presenters. It's going to be somebody making sure Nazmira doesn't fall down, run out of breath, and all of that. Ladies, I'm just saying, hint, hint, nudge, nudge. I think her shoes can do the walking, but other than that, I'm not sure about the rest of it.
Nah, it's fine. We'll do
Yeah?
the walking.
You
We'll
do the
help
walking.
others if they need.
Oh,
But I'm not going to be babysitting.
You're not
this year.
babysitting. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. To those people last year who forced Nazmira Kasim to be a
Last
babysitter
year,
on the
I had
road.
all of the little ones. It was
Yeah.
lovely, alhamdulillah. But I think they took the title of school and madrasa way too
Way
seriously.
too seriously. Oh, but here's
So
another
the
thing.
parents.
Here's another thing. This year, it's quite possible that your entire class would be with you.
That would be amazing.
I just thought about that now.
That would be amazing. But maybe just for like 1 kilometer.
You think so?
I want to be able to take in everything else too.
Oh, definitely.
So if you want to take part,
Mhm.
if you want to be there with us, you've got to go onto the Al Ansar website, right?
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
is alansargroup.com, and everything else is history.
There you go. Just find that 5 kilometer family fun run button, click it, and it'll take you through all that you need to do. When you finish registering the entire family, making your payments, just add to basket, add to basket, add to basket, and then go check out, right?
Mhm.
breakfastrush01@gmail.com is where you send your proof of payment.
And it was done really nicely. I think Nishal thought of literally everything together with the rest of the team, because if you look at the payments, there's different amounts as per age group. So you were thought of.
So,
accordingly.
almost definitely, without a doubt. MH, assalamu alaikum. Fatima Razak, assalamu alaikum to you as well. Assalamu alaikum to Sarah Bibi Mustafa. Parag, she says, yes, very pleasant greetings.
And then she says, Masha Allah,
Mm.
masala hot tea.
I've never had
Colonel
that.
Raouf. No, have I?
I have never had that.
I don't drink tea, but the way she has worded it makes it sound so nice.
Yeah. I get correct, man.
Of what? The chili, the tea.
No, some aunties going to think they're making biryani. They put an ilachi pot inside there, and the next thing I'm
You're
drinking tea, enjoying
joking.
myself. There's a speed bump. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, man. Okay,
Yeah,
so Junaid,
Mhm.
what is this one here from Junaid now? I'm just wondering what is going on. 107th Urs Raza. So here's the story. We don't mind reading these and making these announcements and things like that, but it's got to go through radio management first. So please send an email to radio management, community event. Here's the poster. Here's the information. Please, can you add it onto the announcements list? And they'll send it through to the studio, and happily we'll read those that way. Protocol.
Salams to Zakia. She says, have a super blessed Tuesday. SA's favorite breakfast show.
Hey, from your lips to his ears. Thank you very much for that very, very kind words. We want to say get well soon to our Tebecca, who's working reception normally. She's not feeling very well. So we just want to say get well soon to her. Hopefully she recovers post haste, because we kind of need her in the building, man.
And then enjoying the show,
Skip. Next.
enjoying the energy.
Mhm.
All my passengers are sleeping
Yeah, well, put the radio loud. Put it.
at full volume.
Turn the volume. I'll show you something. Turn.
And maybe just open the windows a little.
Don't worry about opening the windows. The people are going to start shivering. Put it loud.
The Breakfast Rush.
Kind of makes you in a good mood, happy.
This makes me feel good.
Makes you feel good.
It's the people's choice.
Makes me feel good just riding around in my car singing out loud.
Winners wake up with the Breakfast Rush.
And then we make a noise again, and hopefully they woke up, right? Like you have the volume loud enough for that. So there you go, Shane. They're going off to work. They're just getting the last 5 minutes. 5 minutes more, mommy. Yeah.
I miss doing
Cockatoo.
that.
Telling you 5 minutes more.
No, I miss sleeping in the car. Now I'm the one driving.
If you're listening out in Kalkloof, good to have you with us, Junaid. Assalamu alaikum, Fazila Kaji. MH Osman says, Nishal, stick to Indian tea, same one, English story. Okay, alrighty.
Assalamu alaikum to the TBR team and listeners. I just had masala tea now. It's absolutely refreshing.
Thanks,
From
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim.
Thanks, Ibrahim. Really, Done.
No, but I must tell you, if there's ilachi in it, then they use the powder, so you'll be safe. You won't find those whole pods that you find in your biryani.
My luck would be, I'd be the one person where they forget we don't have powder. I'd be that one customer who find this little thingy floating on the top there and they think, "No, don't worry,
I
it's
promise you,
ilachi."
worst case scenario, it
Yeah.
will be strained out.
Yeah, oh, okay. All right. Nuranisha, thank you very much. I do see your email as well. Hope you have a blessed day. Imran, I hope you have a good one. No ilachi, cinnamon, PD ginger, PD powder, clove, PD. What is PD?
Cinnamon powder, ginger powder, clove powder, or correct tea, or plain ilachi tea.
Well, I'm reading PD, like, power delivery, power bank, and what have you. You know I don't go in
The
kitchen,
Breakfast
right?
Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
Urban, it's time to lace up for the Breakfast Rush family 5-kilometer fun run and walk, 11 October, 7 a.m. at the Blue Lagoon Lawns. Feel the rush as you race past the iconic Moses Mabhida Stadium and take in the ocean breeze along the Durban Promenade. Then the fun really begins. Scavenger hunts, kite building, burger eating contests, food trucks, prizes, and a 6-hour live broadcast from Radio Al Insan. Bring a brand new toy to spread joy to children in hospital. And don't forget, register online.
Join Worldview Travel on a journey like no other. The Adventures of Pakistan Group Tour, fully guided by Maulana Junaid Karsani. Depart 10th September 2025. Discover the breathtaking beauty of Islamabad, Skurdu, Hanza, and Lahore. Over 11 unforgettable days. Book now. 031 001 7062 or 071 835 0216. Visit 55 Problem Keys Road, Durban. Follow us at Worldview Trav. Worldview Travel creates memories to last a lifetime.
Don't let the academic year pass you by. Mid-year registrations are now open at Regent Business School for our new age BCom degree, with cutting-edge electives like digital leadership, digital entrepreneurship, business intelligence, and more. This versatile degree allows you to diversify your skill set and tailor your studies. Visit regent.ac.za to explore our full range of undergraduate and postgraduate programs. Regent Business School. Surround yourself with success.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
My name is Rabia Parker. I'm from Western Cape, Cape Town. I'm Colton. I'm from Cape Town. Nakira, Cape Town. My favorite radio station is Radio Al Ansar.
We love the Breakfast Rush.
So much lies.
No,
No?
I think that was sufficient enough for us to do an OB from Cape
From
Town.
Cape Town. I want to go to Cape Town.
Yes, let's take the show to the holiday.
I said that to them when they were standing over here recording that little piece. Is like, guys, you guys live at the holiday.
Correct.
You come here for a holiday. We want to go there. You come here.
But listen, I know some people that do go there for a holiday, and after a period of time, you get tired of seeing the mountain. Honestly, you do.
Listen, turn around, hit a 180 and look at the ocean. It's cleaner.
Yes, it's
It's
true.
clean. Yesterday, there were videos coming out of North Beach
Yeah.
looking like everybody flushed at the same time.
Oh, sus.
At the exact
Man, there's
same
people
I know.
having breakfast now. They're looking at their coffee, and here you are.
You see, I didn't elaborate. She did. I didn't. Paresh are in Edenvale comes through, says Nishal. Even I know the shortcut from Pinetown to Chatsworth. Thea, you staying in Joburg now. We know you grew up here in Dublin.
You
right?
might not know the shortcuts in Johannesburg.
Yeah, you
yet.
don't know. For that, you need Auntie Google with a map. Ilachi in any form is bad news. I have to agree with you. And also, when you say Cape Town is awesome, it is. It is phenomenal. Love it. Love it. But I haven't been there in 5 years. So yeah, I'm overdue. I'm overdue for a CPT trip.
Absolutely. I'm sure a lot has changed there within that period.
In 5 years.
Yeah.
Your uncle's teeth might have grown back. Anyway, residents in businesses are informed of the interruption of water supply in areas supplied by the Southern Aqueduct from 7 a.m. tomorrow morning until 7 a.m. Thursday morning. The Southern Aqueduct will be shut down to help scour the applicable sections of the aqueduct to allow contractors to carry out planned work between the existing pipeline and the newly laid Southern Aqueduct pipelines as part of the upgrade project. It is anticipated that the sectional repair work will be completed by Thursday morning. So that will be the 21st of August. So affected areas include Chatsworth, Umlazi, certain areas in Pietermaritzburg, obviously in between.
Okay. We have to take note of that.
Mm.
And then we have out of South Africa now, Qatar's Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdul Rahman bin Jassim Al Thani, who has held talks with Egyptian President Abdel Fattah El Sisi.
Go back.
To where?
Read his name again.
Okay, Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdul Rahman bin Jassim Al Thani
Okay, okay.
has held talks with Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi to discuss a ceasefire agreement in Gaza as Israel intensifies its offensive to seize Gaza City. The two leaders affirmed their rejection of the reoccupation of the Gaza Strip and the displacement of Palestinians as Israel plans to seize Gaza City and force Palestinians from the enclave's main urban center. They also insisted that establishing a Palestinian state is the path to peace. Egypt, Qatar, and the United States have been mediating between Israel and Hamas since the beginning of the war in Gaza that has now killed 62,000 Palestinians, more than half of them women and children. And I still say that 62,000 is less in comparison to what we know.
The estimate
yes,
is,
the amount of people that are no longer in this world is definitely higher than that.
Exactly. Back in South Africa, the corruption trial of former National Assembly Speaker Nosiviwe Mapisa-Ngakula was yesterday postponed to November 21 for her attorney to consult with her on the case docket that has been provided by the state. Mapisa-Ngakula briefly again appeared in the Gauteng High Court, Pretoria, during which her attorney indicated that they may file representations with the Office of the National Director of Public Prosecutions pending the outcome of the consultation process. She is facing 12 counts of corruption and money laundering, wherein she is accused of receiving and soliciting 4.5 million rand, with 2.1 million rand allegedly received as cash from a service provider.
2.1 million rands transported in cash.
It's a nice payday. It's a nice payday right there. Perez says, I found a pothole in Cape Town, but it turned out to be a piece of a bin bag.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's encouraging.
Very, very, very much so. Very much so. Somebody didn't throw their dirt out properly. Anyway, last bit of messages on WhatsApp for now. Salams, we make tea with whole spices, but we strain it. You will love it, and it's refreshing.
So speaking of tea, there's this trend. I'm not sure if you've seen it going around, where everyone's drinking that specific type of tea that is green in color.
I don't know, green tea?
No, they call it matcha.
Matcha?
Yeah.
That's
it's
money.
spelled M-A-T-C-H-A. And it's
okay.
a very big trend at the moment.
Right.
So I haven't tried it, and I don't think I will.
I don't know about you, but I'm not somebody for trends and all of that.
It depends.
Like the
on
only
what
trend
it
I'm
is.
working on right now, literally the only trend I'm working right now is hold it, growing my hair back. That's what I'm trying to do. That's the only thing I'm trying to do. If it becomes a trend, fantastic.
It's a personal trend.
Fantastic. If it becomes like a whole thing, grow your hair back. Yeah. So I'm trying to do that. That's the only thing. So for now, the only thing I can do is just grow it on, on my chin.
Yeah.
So because it kind of grows pretty well over there,
Yeah.
just like on the top of their head.
I
Man,
think you must take maybe
the
some from the bottom
lighting
and put it at
guy
the top.
here. Transplant. Have you seen the price of a transplant?
Not
And they're
only
taking your own hair from
that,
place A to put it in place B.
some people go for that and they don't come back alive. So
What?
don't do it.
Okay, no, I haven't heard that story. Naz always hears the worst stories. Anyway, best tea for the morning is with lemon tea grass. Fazila, leave the rabbit's food alone.
So I've heard of that, and it's something that's honestly practiced a lot at home.
What?
Serious?
You guys have rabbits?
No, but that lemongrass is used for tea,
No, man.
and then it's strained out after.
No, there's something wrong with you.
I don't
honestly.
drink it. I'm just telling you what I witnessed.
Sintako assures motorists they have nothing to worry about. We'll find out about that when we speak to Sintako KZN office manager Sfiso Shangase on the program in a bit. There's been a request, says, please play Rao Brothers Tasbih and it'll wake up everybody in the car.
I agree.
Okay, so I'll do that after this.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
You are listening to The Breakfast Rush with Nazmira Kasim and Nishal Sarawan.
Durban, are you ready? The TBR Family 5 km Fun Run and Walk hits the Blue Lagoon Lawns on 11 October starting at 7 a.m. Experience the thrill of the scenic route, dash past the iconic Moses Mabhida Stadium, and soak in stunning views along the Durban Promenade. Then stick around for epic family fun and games, food trucks, prizes, and live coverage from Radio Al Ansar. Don't forget, bring along a new toy for kids in hospital and register online.
Every day is a good day. Did you hear? Your favorite 24-hour dentist has moved? Crown Dental Studio, offering everything your smile needs, from general to cosmetic dentistry. Female practitioner now available upon request. Call us on 081 207 8621 to schedule your next appointment. Or visit our new studio at 26 McCuton Avenue, Durban North. Crown Dental Studio, your 24-hour dentist.
You're sitting down at a restaurant and your order arrives. What do you go for first? The shake, the chips, or the burger? At Wimpy, there's no wrong way to enjoy your meal. Treat yourself to a cheeseburger, small classic shake, and chips for just 99.90. Eat your burger with your fingers or a fork. You do you. Whoever you are, whatever you crave, however you like it. At Wimpy, you're always welcome. Promo available at Wimpy Sparks Road, Wimpy Atrium, and Wimpy Westwood only.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
रहमत है मुझ पे दोनों जहां के इमाम की, जहां के इमाम की, जहां के इमाम की। तस्बीह पढ़ रहा हूँ मोहम्मद के नाम की, तस्बीह पढ़ रहा हूँ मोहम्मद के नाम की। सदका हसन हुसैन का मिलता रहे हमें, सदका हसन हुसैन का मिलता रहे हमें, हसन हुसैन का सदका, हुसैन حسن حسین کا صدقہ میدان کربلا میں شہ خوش خصال نے میدان کربلا میں شہ خوش خصال نے سجدے میں سر کٹایا محمد کے لال نے حسن حسین کا صدقہ حسن حسین کا صدقہ کربلا گیا اس نورین کا صدقہ کربلا گیا اس نورین کا صدقہ ملا نہ پانی جسے اس حسین کا صدقہ حسن حسین کا صدقہ حسن حسین کا صدقہ نماز تو ہم ماسیوں سے کیا ہوگی نماز تو ہم ماسیوں سے کیا ہوگی نقل ہی کرتے ہیں ہم سب نماز روزے کی نقل ہی کرتے ہیں ہم سب نماز روزے کی اذان دے گئی حضرت بلال کی ہستی اذان دے گئی حضرت بلال کی ہستی نماز پڑھ گئے دنیا میں کربلا والے حسن حسین کا صدقہ حسن حسین کا صدقہ اس بار گاہ خیر میں سب سر کے بل چلے اس بار گاہ خیر میں سب سر کے بل چلے یہ روزہ نبی ہے یہاں دن ہو رات ہو یہ روزہ نبی ہے یہاں دن ہو رات ہو برسات ہو رہی ہے درود و سلام کی درود و سلام کی تسبیح پڑھ رہا ہوں محمد کے نام کی تسبیح پڑھ رہا ہوں محمد کے نام کی میں محمد کی محبت میں مروں مثل بلال محمد کی محبت میں مروں مثل بلال خدا کرے میرا مدفن بنے مدینے میں حسن حسین کا صدقہ حسن حسین کا صدقہ ہر لمحہ تاجدار حرم کی ہے انتہا ہر لمحہ تاجدار حرم کی ہے انتہا سردار پر خدا کے
The Breakfast Rush Main News Bulletin.
Making news at 7, the state and the defense yesterday disagreed on how a previous state witness established the number of households that needed to be serviced in a 320 million rands Durban solid waste tender deal, as these were contained in a closed 2017 tender advertisement. Good morning, I'm Tabila Duma. The state and the defense yesterday disagreed on how a previous state witness established the number of households that needed to be serviced in a 320 million rands Durban solid waste tender deal, as these were contained in a closed 2017 tender advertisement. Former Tegwini Mayor Zandile Gumede and her 21 co-accused are charged with multiple counts of fraud, racketeering, corruption, money laundering, contravention of the Municipal Finance Management Act and the Municipal Systems Act relating to the Durban solid waste tender of more than 320 million rands. The state yesterday at the Durban High Court proposed to the current witness that those figures in the tender's bid specification were provided by Alan Robert Abu. Abu at the time was the deputy head for cleansing and solid waste. The media is prohibited from naming state witnesses. However, Abu's counsel, Advocate J. Naidu, disputed this, saying that the previous witness X, who had drafted the tender advertisement, said Abu gave her a document that had the figure of the number of households that needed to be serviced. Advocate Jimmy Hauser interjected and reminded the witness in her evidence in chief that she had told the court that she was under pressure while drafting the advertisement, as Abu also wanted her to draft a report that was to go to the bid adjudication committee. Hauser reminded the witness that she had said that while she was drafting the document, that she had made a lot of errors because she was under pressure and Abu was standing behind her. Naidu then said if the state could tell him where witness X said Abu was dictating the number of households to be serviced while he stood behind her, then things would be different. The KZN MEC for Social Development, Mbali Shinga, pledged to seek help for the family of slain e-hailing driver Siandam Togozisi. During a visit to the family home in Ulundi yesterday, the MEC said that it was not within the jurisdiction of her department to assist the family financially with the cover of the funeral costs, but she would seek out help. Shinga visited the family in the Hlungwane area in northern KZN to convey her condolences. Velase, aged 27, was brutally killed last week. His family said they are unable to afford the repatriation of Velase's remains and his funeral costs. During her visit, MEC Shinga provided the family with food parcels. The family said that they are in shock after the e-hailing company Uber said that it had no record of him working as a driver on its platform. In a statement, Uber said it was deeply saddened by the incident, but confirmed that the drivers involved was not registered on its platform. In more local news, a devastating road accident on Saturday along the N2 in KwaZulu-Natal has left a family reeling after 5 of its members lost their lives. A truck carrying sugar collided with a light motor vehicle, pushing it off the road and ultimately crushing it when the truck overturned, marking a tragic end to what should have been a joyful journey. The victims are 4 siblings and their cousin were from Dwete to Ngutu to attend an umemulo ceremony, a traditional Zulu coming-of-age ceremony for a relative. They have been identified as Kululiwe Goodness Mapumulo, aged 30, Stabiso Atwal Mtia, aged 35, Lauren Mtia, aged 41, Ephraim Spiwentuli, aged 44, and Pagamani Joseph Mtia, aged 44. KwaZulu-Natal's MEC for Transport and Human Settlements, Siboniso Duma, expressed a deep sorrow over the loss and assured the grieving family that the department would support them through this difficult time, coordinating the funeral arrangements for the upcoming weekend. In national news, Trade, Industry and Competition Minister Park Stow is set to lead a delegation to Mumbai and Delhi from the 25th to the 29th of August at the invitation of Indian Minister of Commerce and Industry, Sri Piyush Goyal. The visit's objective is to strengthen trade relations and deepen economic ties between South Africa and India, while also exploring new markets. Stow is also scheduled to attend and speak at the 20th India-Africa Conclave. South Africa's economy is under severe pressure due to a 30% US tariff on its exports and existing domestic protectionism, stifling competition, and this dual challenge puts jobs, economic growth and investment at risk. Build on South Africa leader Mmusi Maimane has drawn criticism after accusing anti-migration group Operation Dudula of racial profiling and scapegoating immigrants. He argued that the group unfairly blames immigrants for systemic government failures. Operation Dudula Secretary General Zodwabwe responded by accusing Maimane of indirectly encouraging illegal immigration. And finally, more than 62,000 Palestinians have been killed by Israel in its nearly 2-year genocidal war on Gaza, with the population suffering relentless bombardment with nowhere safe in the enclave, Israeli-induced starvation, and the daily killing of people desperately seeking food for their families. Taking a look at news in Pietermaritzburg on 105.6 FM, 2 security guards were held at gunpoint by at least 5 armed men yesterday at Lager Center in Pietermaritzburg's city center. It's believed that one of the 5 men confiscated the rifle from the guard who was keeping watch while the other guard went inside a local bank to deposit cash. According to bystanders, the armed men took 2 money bags and ran from Church Street through the center passageway to a getaway car that was parked in Langalbalele Street. And finally, Umgenu Tugela Water has advised residents of 3 KZN municipalities that planned water curtailments will be introduced from the 1st of September. These curtailments will affect the eThekwini, Umsunduzi and Umgungundlovu district municipalities, all of which are supplied from the Mgeni River system. Siyabonga Mapumulo, spokesperson for Umgenu Tugela Water, said that this was to keep above the limit set when abstracting water from dams. The Department of Water and Sanitation first introduced the curtailments last year as a means of reducing the amount of water abstracted by Umgenu Tugela Water from dams to be in line with the permissible abstraction volumes. However, following a healthy summer rainfall season and overflowing dams, they were temporarily suspended. Mapumulo said that thus far Umgenu Tugela Water has been supplying water that exceeds the contracted volumes to the 3 affected municipalities. That's it for news in Pietermaritzburg on 105.6 FM. Now taking a look at our financial indicators, the rand to the US dollar is trading at 17 rands and 63 cents, to the euro at 20 rands and 57 cents, to the pound at 23 rands and 81 cents. The Saudi Riyal is at 4 rands and 70 cents. Gold is trading at $3,331.35 an ounce, while Brent crude oil is trading at $66.44 a barrel. That's it for now. I will be back with your headlines at 7:30. For Radar and Sound News, I'm Tabila Duma.
Thank you very much, Tabile Duma. Much appreciated. She's got your headlines coming up around about 7:30. Now, quite a few people sent through messages like, yay, Tasbih. Thank you very much to all of you that did enjoy that. Brother Mondley put in a request. Now, he doesn't very often do this.
I've never actually heard him do that before.
He put in a request, so we decided, okay, we're going to try and fulfill Mondley's request because he doesn't do it very often. But for now, let's do this.
This traffic update is brought to you by Newcastle Volkswagen, a member of the Dockrad Group.
Breakfast Rush Traffic.
Superintendent Raouf, assalamu alaikum. Welcome back.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Mondley, there's 100 beats on the Tasbih.
100.
Dishal only played 79. He cut the rest out.
I didn't.
Isha.
I played the whole song. I did it.
No, it was Mondley.
Mondley cut it.
Yes, he did.
Mondley cut. There you go. Mondley cut
It was time for news.
Anyway, what's happening? What's happening on the roads right now?
You need to hit him on his fingers.
Do you remember that when you were in school?
Right.
The teacher took the ruler, they turned it in the
I
side.
sent you a message.
No.
I saw that. I don't go to Stanger very often these days. That's all I'm going to say. But tell me what's happening on the roads, please.
Right. If you're getting to congestion between Edmondsville and Spaghetti Junction, there's another incident taking place on the N2 northbound. As you come from the Kumasi ramp, the left-hand lane is closed. Now, the big one for the morning is the N3, both directions, toll-gate bridge. Those lights not working. We've asked for appointment to get there. Hopefully, they're going to get there. Traffic's already congested on the N3 incoming, going around the jet plane towards Brickfield Road. So please just be patient. Please, because that is a nasty intersection to try and get through. It's a very busy intersection as well. So I'm sure the paras will be there now trying to do their things. But policemen have been notified to get there, so please, they will be there shortly. Just make sure that you comply with the hand signal. N3 southbound after the M30, coming towards Durban, we have a vehicle broken down. The left-hand lane and the shoulder lane on the left has been taken away. So just allow for extra traveling time there as well, please. M41 is a bit congested as you're coming around the hairpin bend. The N2 between Amsterdam and Stanger, conditions are busy as well. It's starting to back up. Also, the M2 southbound between the M19 and Spaghetti, congested as well due to roadworks. That's your second update.
All right, time for this morning's anagram. Boys and girls, pay attention. There's a series of letters that are going to be coming your way right now for this morning's anagram. What you've got to do is unscramble the order, put it into one proper word, and send it back to us on 060-904-1056. Superintendent Raouf, firstly, what language is this morning's anagram in?
No, do it in English today.
We'll do it in English. All right, let's have a few letters.
Okay, you ready?
Yep, bo.
Okay, we'll start with R.
R.
U.
U for umbrella.
U.
Another U for two umbrellas.
I.
I.
S.
S for sorrow one.
K.
K for kebab.
T.
T for green tea.
T.
Do you say P for papa?
T for tango.
T for tango. Okay, so two T's.
T for tango.
How many T's are there in this word?
3.
3 T's. There you go.
And an N. November.
And an N for Nishal. Are we sure this is
quite an interesting word?
We sure it's not a Russian word because My mind went that way.
So the 10-letter word, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a 10-letter word.
Right.
You've got it in your cupboard.
I've got it in my cupboard.
It's on the shelves.
On the shelf?
Which cupboard?
Yeah.
You don't spell community newspaper like this.
No, you don't.
But you said I got it in my cupboard on the shelf.
Oh, no, you don't use brown paper.
Why spend money on brown paper when everybody is spending money on adverts that's going to go on my shelf without me reading it?
So you use it. Okay.
You're missing a lot of specials.
So guys,
No.
it's a 10-letter word.
Yeah.
It's in English.
Yeah.
That's
10-letter
the two clues I'm going to give you.
There you go.
Some of you have it in your cupboard. It's on the shelves as well.
Thank you very much, Superintendent Raouf. We'll catch up with you soon. Wa alaikum salam. As we mentioned a couple of times over the last few days, what's been allegedly going on between Santaco motorists, their members and drivers and people in private vehicles, it's been making news all over South Africa. It has been taking over social media in certain parts of South Africa as well. So the storm that's on social media over claims that taxi associations are forcing motorists with more than one passenger out of their cars and into minibus taxis. We'll talk about that this morning with Santaco KZN office manager Sfiso Shangas after this.
This traffic update is brought to you by Newcastle Volkswagen, a member of the Dockrad Group.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willowton Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
For too many communities across Africa and the world, access to clean water remains a dream. At Africa Muslims Agency, we dig deep, reaching into the heart of the earth to fill the cups of those in need. Sponsor a water well for 16,500 Rand, or a borehole in Afghanistan for 55,000 Rand, or Africa for 65,000 Rand, or any amount. With water comes food, health, education, and growth. An ongoing reward with Africa Muslims Agency.
KZN, let's go shopping. Durban India shopping at Saxony Westwood Mall from the 15th to the 31st of August. Get all your shopping done for men, women, and children. So bring the whole family. We have the latest fashion in bridal wear and Eastern wear, an exciting kids zone, tantalizing foods, entertainment, and so much more. Monday to Thursday, free entry. Weekends, only 20 Rand per person. Open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Remember, awesome entertainment every weekend, only at Durban India Shopping at Saxony Westwood Mall.
The views and opinions expressed by the guest and presenters of Radio Al Ansar are not necessarily the views and opinions of Radio Al Ansar and the Al Ansar Foundation.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willowton Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
16 minutes after 7 on this Tuesday morning, there's been a storm on social media over claims that taxi associations are forcing motorists with more than one passenger out of their cars and into minibus taxis. Some posts have even suggested that drivers who don't comply risk having their vehicles damaged or set alight. But Santaco KwaZulu-Natal has come forward to dismiss these claims, saying they are false and unfounded, and that the council has no authority to regulate private motorists. To clear the air and give us Santaco's official stance, we're joined on the program this morning by Santaco KZN office manager Sfiso Shangas. Good morning and welcome to the Breakfast Rush on Radio Al Ansar.
Good morning, Nishal and Nashin, as well as the listeners of Al Ansar. We appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you for taking our call this morning, Sfiso. Tell us, what exactly is Santaco's official response to these social media claims?
Well, it's very much clear. As a council, we are formulated based on the prescription of the law, and we are also law-abiding citizens. All our interventions and operations will be in line with the law and the prescription that is governing South Africa, as well as the National Land Transport Act. We are currently dismissing those outgoing information, which is saying that as Santaco, we shall be forcing individuals then to utilize our modes of transportation. It is the right of a person or individual within South Africa, for one, to purchase his or her own vehicle, to be able then to ferry his or her own family members.
Mm-hmm.
And beyond that, we cannot be in a position then to control and regulate. But ours is to ensure that we render a service that is better for members of the community than to board our own vehicles. But there is a bone of contention which would always want to advise other individuals who are not in the space of public transport, is that whenever you are giving that particular lift or ferrying those members of your community, it should not be for financial gain. Because once you start charging people, you are now moving into a terrain which is a public space, which is now regulated by National Land Transport Act, which stipulates that for you then to do that, you need to have an operating license. It also requires you then to provide you with the routes into which you are going to be ferrying those individuals that you are commuting.
For listeners who may not fully understand Santaco's role, can you explain what the council's mandate is and the responsibilities?
Well, the mandate of the council is basically the mouthpiece of now, because we've been affirmed to be the apex structure of three modes of transport. We used to be controlling or being mandated to be the mouthpiece of minibus taxis. Now we have been affirmed as an apex structure to look after the affairs of meter taxis as well as independent scholar transporters. We engage with the government to ensure that we contribute positively into ensuring that the public transport is controlled, managed, regulated properly for the best interest of all stakeholders and parties that are involved into.
In cases where Santaco hears of unlawful activity linked to taxis or taxi operators, what steps does Santaco take to address it?
Well, first and foremost, I need to articulate to you how we are formulated in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. We've got 238 associations, we've got 16 regions, as well as one provincial office. And in each and every district, we have associations that are operating there. An association is Santaco, because those individuals are elected under the armpit of Santaco, and we have constitutional supremacy. And currently, we are renewing our mandate after 4 years, and we shall be going into elections for our provincial elections during this course of this year. Hence, I'm saying if ever there are challenges that people are faced with, they could then be at liberty to go into our offices to go and report the incidents which are occurring within their jurisdiction. But if they're not getting any joy, they can go then to our regional offices, because in each and every district we have an office. Then if they fail to get any joy from there, they can come to our provincial office, which is based here in Maritzburg, unfortunately. But we are accessible to everybody, because the manner into which we are composed, the council itself has got leadership from these different districts, because they are all elected democratically and then seconded to the provincial office.
So, before we get to our final question, our listeners are engaging on the topic, and there is a listener who is living in the Chatsworth area in Durban, but works in the Amanzimtoti area, and says there's no direct public transport route between Chatsworth and Amanzimtoti. What do they do if they don't form a lift club?
Well, if you talk of a lift club, it's something that has got a provision within the NLTA. But then the lift club says, today you are going to be on this week, you are going to be using your vehicle. And there isn't any financial transaction, but you are going to be giving me a lift using your vehicle. And then the following week, we shall be using my vehicle. That's the lift club. That is how it's defined. But in an instance whereby for the duration of the trip, we're using one person's vehicle, that's where then suspicions are created that that individual has now gone into a space of public transport because he's now transporting these individuals regularly, you know, and there isn't any change of vehicles for them then when it comes to the interpretation of a lift club, you know. Yes, and all of those places we are saying, at least if they could just give each other a lift on the basis of the parameters of the law, they can be saved if there isn't any state vehicle which picking them directly. Because we understand even the poverty and the plight that we are faced with in South Africa. We cannot then say people should bought 3 vehicles for them then to be able then to reach their destination because people are unemployed. Some of them, the amount of money that they are earning as wages, they've got other commitments financially as well. Hence, we need not also be greedy to say people should be boarding 3 vehicles because we would want to benefit. But we should also operate within the parameters of the law, even if we are giving each other lift, so that eventually you could be able then to persuade those that are stopping you to say it's a lift club. Hence, we are using these vehicles for our lift, and there isn't any direct transport to where we anticipate going to.
As a final question for this morning, what message would you like to send to motorists who might still feel uneasy? As there was also an interview where a member of Santaco explicitly claimed that motorists would have to verify that they are traveling with family members.
Well, I initially said to you, we are not really living in a banana republic.
Right.
This country has got laws that are regulating all of those. And as such, we're also a constitutional supremacy. We also abide by the laws. And we're not law unto ourselves. But we're also encouraging our members to be able then, whenever they intervene, to be within the parameters of the law. We understand the frustration that we are faced with because in certain other places you would find that the number of police or law enforcement agencies is minimal. They cannot be everywhere. And then you could find that these illegal operators who are frustrating our members as well, because by virtue of them then coming into the space, they poach our customers. And that does have an impact in terms of revenue for the minibus taxi operators. Hence, we are now saying, can we all do what is right as South Africans and then respect the rule of law? Because eventually, if we can do that, lives will be saved and people will be using the road facilities without any fear. Particularly, we are saying, let us all live within the prescription of the law and be abided and be law-abiding. And I think if we move from that premise, nothing wrong will happen to any of ours.
Absolutely. The rule of law should remain paramount.
Prevail, definitely.
Absolutely. Sfiso, thank you so very much for your time this morning and bringing your explanations to our listeners. We do appreciate your time.
Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity. We hope people are going to be listening. We shall be speaking to our members as well so that they should understand that we are not a banana republic. People should respect the law. But we are also pleading with the society, as well as those who are always castigating these negativities on the social network or media, because some of them are now becoming fake news. And people must be cautious of that as well, because whatever communication we shall be giving out, it will be communicated through our leadership, not these Mickey Mouse communications that are giving out, which are now threatening people or creating fear, which is unnecessary intimidation to the society.
Indeed. That was Santaco KZN Office Manager Sfiso Shangase speaking on topic this morning. Sfiso, have a beautiful day ahead.
Same to you, my brother. Thank you so much, and my sister. Bye-bye.
There you go. Bye-bye now. It's your breakfast rush as we look at the clock ticking over 27 after 7. I do see your interaction on this subject on our WhatsApp and social media, and we do appreciate you sending through your thoughts and, of course, your statements and ideas as well. A lot of people talking about safety net.
Absolutely. Look, I just feel like you are traveling for whatever reason. You choose how you want to travel. You choose who you want to pay.
Indeed. I want to call somebody up. I want to ring you up to give you a prize from our set of Vodacom stores. You'll have to answer a few easy, very, very easy questions. Do this now. Send me your name on WhatsApp. It's 060-904-1056, and your phone might just ring after this ad break.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
From South Africa to the world, it's your number one, The Breakfast Rush with Nishal Sarawan.
Dreaming of becoming a chartered accountant? The journey starts here at Regent Business School. Our Bachelor of Commerce in Accounting degree is now officially endorsed by SAICA, the South African Institute for Chartered Accountants. With this prestigious qualification, you'll be on track to enroll in the SAICA-endorsed postgraduate diploma in accounting, take the board exams, and earn the elite title of Chartered Accountant, CASA. Visit regent.ac.za. Mid-year registrations are still open.
When you give water, you're reaching out to drought-affected areas, bringing them to life. Fresh water to drink, to clean, and to grow. That's the power of water. Donate now to Islamic Relief.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
This feature on The Breakfast Rush is powered by the Cellular City Group of Vodacom shops at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Entrance 6, Westwood Mall, Bluff Towers, The Workshop Durban, Megacity, Bridge City, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Stanton 2.0.
So, Naz, you ready?
I'm ready.
I was going to say Altaf, you're ready, but then Altaf's always ready. So we'll wait for him. We'll wait for him.
He's preparing for something else.
If you send through your name, I hope you are ready. Because your phone's ringing. It is. Hello. Is anybody there?
I think there is.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Who are we speaking with?
Mohammed Daniel.
Mohammed Daniel.
Yes.
So can I pronounce it without tajweed and just call you Daniel?
No.
No, because that's not my name. How old are you?
16.
You late for school, except?
I don't go to school.
You're 16 years old. You don't go to school. Where do you go?
Hifz.
Beautiful. Okie dokie. Where are you doing your hifz?
By Mulana Rasul.
Maulana Rasul. See, no one else is listening, right? Just you and me talking now. Is Maulana Rasul like really good at teaching?
Yes.
Is he a nice teacher?
Yes.
He gives you sweets and chocolates and encourages you.
Yes.
Don't might lie early in the morning. This fella's talking. Which teacher gonna give you sweet and chocolate? That fella gonna want it for himself. Anyway, Mohammed Daniel, do you guys follow our set of Vodacom stores on social media? I think he's checking.
I hope you didn't scare this child.
I think I scared him away. Mohammed, you still there?
So from what I can see, the call
is still going on. The numbers are ticking.
I don't know if the network has dropped.
Hey? Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem. We are going all Peter Maritzburg on this call. That's my new thing.
I've noticed.
But the whole Peter Maritzburg thing, because Peter Maritzburg's broadcast is like somebody's playing with a switch. It's on, it's off, it's on, it's off. Mohammed Daniel. Assalamu alaikum.
I'm here.
Right, here we go.
Walaikum salam.
I've got 3 questions for you. Let's do this really quickly. Today is day 2 of us learning about our set of Vodacom stores and their internet offers to you. So on day 2, we're talking about the difference between 4G and 5G. Statement number 1, you tell me true or false. 4G supports devices ranging from smartphones to IoT to industrial equipment. True or false?
And
I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether this guy he needs another phone because his mic is working, not working. This is just not a good idea. Hello, is anybody out there? No, he's gone again. Oh boy. Oh gosh, his ustad is going to give him done.
No, man, I just think it's a network issue.
No, man. Yasin. Oh, I'm going to have to call somebody else. I'm going to have to do that really quickly. Let's just see. Who's this? His phone's ringing. Your phone's ringing. Wa alaikum salam. Feroza, how you doing?
Alhamdulillah. And how are you, Nishal?
Good. I'm not going to complain. It's just that we're pushing for time right now. Feroza, where are you from?
I'm from Musgrave.
Nice to hear from you. Here's your true or false statements. 4G supports devices ranging from smartphones to IoT to industrial equipment. True or false?
True.
Statement number 2. 5G offers faster speeds that make it better speed for gaming, IoT, and smart devices. True or false?
True.
Statement number 3, the speed of 4G is up to 100 megabits per second, while the speed of 5G is up to 10 gigabits per second. True or false?
True.
If I said you had 3 questions but only got 2 correct, which one would you change?
The first one.
The first one. What would you change it to?
The first one would be false.
But that's what you said the first time.
So true then.
Congratulations.
For us, that's as easy as that.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, that's one way to win. Thank you, Feroza. Brother Monley is going to be in touch with you, and we'll get more details. And I'll tell you what, then the team from Vodacom is going to be in touch with you, and you get your prize.
Jazakallah, Nishal. Have a lovely day.
You as well. Assalamu alaikum. It is TBR. We got to get your news headlines, man. If you're on the roads right now, going to get your last look at traffic as well. Brother Altaf Raouf is in studio. So we'll be chatting with him in a little bit from now as well. But for now...
This feature on the Breakfast Rush is powered by the Cellular City Group of Vodacom shops at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Entrance 6, Westwood Mall, Bluff Towers, the Workshop Durban, Megacity, Bridge City, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Stanton 2.0, Vodacom shop. For smartphones, laptops, routers, asset insurance, gaming, IoT, payment platforms, and the latest gadgets to always keeping you in the forefront of innovation and technology. Home and business internet to ensure that you have the best connection. Plug and play home internet to fully installed fiber. Our infrastructure provides a resilient platform for your critical business applications, which will help your business perform best. Vodacom shop at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Westwood Mall, The Bluff, the Workshop Durban, Umlazi Megacity, Bridge City Kwamashu, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Stanton 2.0.
The Breakfast Rush News Headlines.
Making news at the bottom of the hour, the Department of Transport wants an 898 million rands driving license printing machine tender to be set aside, in part because the team that was supposed to inspect the machine of the winning bidder looked at a different model to the one that they wanted to buy and were in the wrong country. The Khalima Motlanthe Foundation has distanced itself from reports that it had withdrawn from the National Dialogue, saying that it was not part of the preparatory task team in the first place. And finally, Bolivia's presidential election will proceed to a runoff after no candidate met the electoral thresholds required to avoid a second round. That's it for now. For Radio Al-Ansar News, I'm Tabila Duma.
Thank you very much, Tabila Duma. You know, Naz, I'm feeling really bad about the young guys' call, just,
I do
constantly
too.
getting cut and things like that.
Perhaps we could try him tomorrow.
Hey, maybe we'll try and get him again on the show tomorrow. We'll try and see. We're getting reports Peter Maritzburg streams off-air broadcast not happening at the moment. Rest assured, people are working on it.
This traffic update is brought to you by Suzuki Newcastle, a member of the Dockrad Group.
Breakfast Rush Traffic.
He was sitting down in his corner with his cup of tea and eating his nutty crust, and then he came onto the radio. Salamu alaikum, Superintendent Raouf.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My wife complaining in Durban as well. It's not doing that thing.
Your wife is complaining that in Durban as well, something's not doing something. You know that all of us are kind of lost right now, and I just need to inform you that you're inside the radio.
I'm just telling you.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There's nothing coming through on live stream. I'll say on streaming.
Yeah, no. The entire stream is done. So we got the teams working on that at the moment. So FM is where she needs to go. I'm going to encourage Altaf to stop at the store and buy her an hi-fi on his way home.
All right, let me tell you what's happening on the roads now.
Jazakallah.
We still got the safety brake on the entry. Just after the M13, the left-hand lane and shoulder lane obstructed. Excellent on the N2 southbound, but the Tonga Toll Plaza, 2 vehicles involved on this one. Don't forget about the traffic lights. Tollgate Bridge. Now, if you're traveling in Amlazi this morning, going to be major traffic because there's an operation taking place. I'm not going to tell you more, but you're going to be stuck in traffic if you're in Amlazi. There's major delays at the moment going into Amlazi and coming out of Amlazi. And northbound, just after the M21, another road jam, you got an accident. 2 left-hand lanes are obstructed. So there's going to be major delays on the N2 that's going northbound towards the airport. If you are stuck in the traffic going to the airport, I'm suggesting you take that ramp at Getty Junction, come into the city, and then use the M4 northbound to get to the airport. That's your alternate route that you can get to the airport. So that's your final update.
Thank you very much, Superintendent Raouf. When was the last time you charred a nutty crust?
This morning.
Naz, you?
I can't remember.
Me too. Because of the sugar content. That's the only reason. I'm going to be honest with you.
It makes sense. So you were right when you said that was what Super's having for breakfast.
For breakfast. There you go. So, Superintendent Raouf, I can confirm that our listeners got it correct while you were still on the phone giving out letters.
And now we know where you got the inspiration from.
There
I
you
think
go.
he's
That
still
was the
enjoying
word.
it.
He's still probably charming one, yeah.
Mm.
So the thing with that one there, they're quite crunchy and all of that.
They are. They're quite nice.
I suppose if you don't have all of your teeth in your mouth,
That is perhaps one
you're
thing
gonna have to dip
that I would
it extra
dip in
long in
coffee.
your tea. You would?
In coffee, yes.
In coffee.
And I don't dip, but that is something that I think I would.
Right. How's this one here?
Making me hungry here, man.
Don't say my name in the radio, but I don't get called. Now, I would love to know who is, while I'm trying to do the show, busy working on this PC, because they just took away my ability to read WhatsApp. They closed WhatsApp while I'm working, and you want to hear your message on the air. Here we go.
This traffic update is brought to you by Suzuki Newcastle, a member of the Dockrad Group.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
We love the Breakfast Rush.
It's official. Checkers Foods Kawi Park is our first food store with a halal butchery, bakery and deli certified by NIHT, the National Independent Halal Trust. This will ensure high standards and ethical practices across our butchery, bakery and deli from farm to table. So visit Checkers Foods Kawi Park for an exceptional shopping experience that keeps getting better and better.
Embark on a spiritually enriching journey with Shore Mita's Travel and experience Gyari in Baghdad. Join us for a sacred pilgrimage to Mubarak sites in Baghdad, Karbala, Najaf, and more. Guided by dynamic ulama with return flights, accommodations, over 25 ziyarats, and seamless transfers. Departing 1st October from only 24,990 Rand per person sharing in the Astana. Contact us for our 5-star Baghdad and Baghdad and Cairo packages. Shore Mita's Travel 031 207 6987.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
TBR it is. 90.4 FM in Durban, 105.6 FM in Peter Maritzburg. Reminding you that you could go now and send through your entrance to the fun run, which is taking place on the 11th of October at the Blue Lagoon Lawns. The start is scheduled for 7 a.m. So we need you there before that. You got to get there around about 6, get your parking, get your picnic blanket out, whatever. Chill out, relax, do your stretches and all of that, and get ready for the 5-kilometer fun run and walk with the Breakfast Rush team. The Al Ansar team, to be honest with you, there's a lot of our colleagues that have confirmed we're going to be there. So we're looking forward to seeing all of you guys there. Got a complaint, Nash, before we speak to
What
Altaf.
did you do?
Got a me.
Yeah, this time.
This time, sounds about right. Says Slams with a name and then says, I send my name, but I don't get called. Takdir, ma.
That's true.
Keep sending your name.
And inshallah.
Do you know how many 100 people are sending their names every day? We can't call everybody, but keep sending your. Be persistent.
If it's meant to be, it will be.
There you go. Be persistent. And who knows? You'll get a call and you'll be a big winner one of these days.
Inshallah.
I mean, Yasin says, nah, I'm going to watch you guys on TikTok. Okay, yeah, go. There you go. Talking about watching on TikTok, you could do that daily on the Breakfast Rush. It's www.
No,
I'm not-
alansargroup.com, I think.
No, watch TikTok. Just go at Radio Al Ansar. Done. Don't worry about W's and all of that. At Radio Al Ansar, you'll find our page, and then you can just watch the show. Not that it's very entertaining. You can just watch my bald head shine. That's it. So,
And all of those facial expressions that you cannot always hear.
yo. Oh, man, you've probably been hearing a lot of adverts for upcoming Breakfast Rush fun run, similar to the one that's on your screen if you're watching Facebook, YouTube, and Insta, right? There's it right there. That's the advert. So, however, that's not the only thing that TBR has been working on. We're very busy. I've got Tabile and Nazmira Kasim working on the birthday party for the Breakfast Rush, because the Breakfast Rush turns I'm looking for a nice word to use here.
The first year into teenage days.
Because the number 13, generally speaking, some people say, hey, bad luck, that number, don't. But we're turning 13 years old in a couple of weeks.
So you can see Nishal getting into his rebellious
teens. Rebellious teens. There you go. So TBR turns 13 on the 2nd day of September. Tabile and Nazmira Kasim are working on this birthday party. If you want to get involved in that birthday party, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, we need a birthday cake with no sugar in it. I'm just saying, right? If you want to get it, just let us know, because Naz and Tabila, they're working on it. They're actually working on a birthday surprise for me, because I don't want to know what they're planning. I just want to get here on the day and just love everything that they've done. That's all.
Altaf has picked his hands up.
Altaf
So I'm
picked his
sure
hands
he'll
up
be
because-
here on the day.
Yeah, no, he'd be here. So the TBR team has been working on various things at the moment. Community outreach and community participation are key aspects of the Breakfast Rush show. And you know this for the last almost 13 years now. Now, over the past 3 years, together with an amazing, brilliant, outstanding legal team. And when I say team, I'm talking team. TBR has put together a number of events where free legal advice is given and free basic wills are drafted. And this is where our attorney, brother Altaf Raouf, comes in a huge role. Altaf, assalamu alaikum. How are you doing this morning?
Alhamdulillah, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm not going to complain today, because we're talking about yet another event that's going to be on our calendar. When is the next event?
Before we do that,
yeah,
you remember the radio cake?
The radio? Yes.
The radio?
He works at a no, sorry.
No, man.
I forgot the camera's on. Sorry.
Okay, let's
Wait.
move it.
Hang on.
No,
We'll do
no.
it. We'll
Go
do
back.
it. We'll do it.
The right way.
We'll go back. Rewind.
Did you have your mouthwash?
Yeah, I did. So there was a birthday cake that Altaf had sponsored that was designed, and it was made to look like an old school radio. It was absolutely
Do you
brilliant.
guys have pictures of that?
Somewhere I've got it.
Okay.
Somewhere.
Well,
So
let's
yes,
see.
I do. I do remember the birthday cake.
All right, so next event. So, we have a number of regular events on the TBR calendar.
Yeah.
And thankfully, all of them have been extremely successful.
Yeah.
Now, whenever we've done these legal events, we've always done a minimum of at least 50 people we've assisted per event.
Yes.
So the next event is going to be happening on the 27th of September, 2025. I know we had previously said the 20th, but we're going to do it on the 27th.
So confirmed, 27 September 2025 for the next legal event.
And what will be offered at this event?
Okay. So when we do these events, we usually either have an event where we do wills or we have an event where we do the legal clinic and legal advice.
Yes.
Now, we haven't had the legal advice clinic for a while.
Yeah.
I've been busy. So what I've said is let's combine these two into a single bigger event. So at this event, you'll have the option of either legal advice or a free basic will.
Yeah.
Well, if you want both, we can do both for you.
Oh, there you go. That sounds like an interesting day. It's going to be a busy day, but an interesting day. Why is it being hosted on the 27th of September, and where will it be held?
Okay, so it's going to be on the 27th of September because that's a Saturday. Like we always do, we do it on Saturday because it's easier for people who are working to attend.
Yeah.
Now, Wills Week, which we always do, this year runs from the 15th to the 19th of September. However, we need to remember that the Al Ansar Foundation gives us usage of the venue for free.
Yes, they do.
Right, which we are very grateful and thankful for that service. Now, it comes down to venue availability.
Yeah.
The venue where we wanted to have it on the 20th has been booked.
Right.
So the next availability is the 27th.
Yeah.
So we're going to have it on the 27th.
There you go.
Lovely. Now, the big question, is there any charge?
No, this is absolutely free. You are getting this free legal advice or this free will for free. However, if you want anything beyond the basics, like if you sat down, you've spoken to this attorney, and you want a far more complex will. Alternatively, you sat down, you've spoken to this attorney, and you've said to yourself, okay, I've got a case here that I want to pursue. Obviously, you're now going to have to speak to an attorney, arrange a paid consultation and whatever the fees are, and work from there.
So the initial consultation, very basic, all of that is absolutely free. We don't even charge you for the parking, man. There's undercover parking. There's on-site parking if the undercover gets full. There is a security guard that is here down in the parking area. All of it safe and secure as far as we can make it safe and secure for you. So what sort of services can listeners who attend expect to be given?
Right. So everybody who signs up is going to get a 20-minute segment. Right, or a 20-minute block, if you want to call it that.
Right, booking.
Now, in the 20 minutes, you get your free legal advice or you get your free basic will drafting. Look, if you ask for both, we're going to give you two segments. We're going to give you one 20-minute segment for your advice and one 20 segments for your wills.
All right.
Okay. So who will be giving the legal advice?
Not me.
Now, every single person who will be there is a fully qualified attorney.
Okay.
So they've done the LLB, they've served articles, they've done the board exams, admitted as attorneys of the High Court of South Africa. Quite a few of us have rights of appearance in the High Court, Supreme Court of Appeal, Constitutional Court. We've got conveyancers, we've got notaries, we've got, just to list a couple of the firms who've already confirmed. We've got S. Mohammed attorneys, we've got Sukkot and Associates, Shaista Mia attorneys, Mia and Associates, Nick and Co will be there. We've got Icing and Associates, Bahadur and Associates, Manoj Hariprasad and Associates.
He's reading.
We've got a whole group over there.
So, the reason, if you're wondering why I'm laughing, because he's reading from a little group that we created on WhatsApp where Altaf is busy communicating with all of the law firms and all of the attorneys that are going to be there. And yesterday he posted a message that basically said, guys, can we have the proper names of your law firms? Because we're going to mention it on air. So I put in the Nick and Co. So that's where that one there comes from. So fully qualified attorneys, legal firms that have been around for a good number of years, people that have sufficient studies and experience will be there to give you your legal advice, will be there to do your free will, basic will. What areas of law will be covered?
Well, honestly, pretty much everything. So we've got people who are experienced across a wide variety of areas of practice. For example, if you've got a commercial matter, I'm very likely going to assign you to Miss Mia.
Right.
I know she's listening at the moment.
Yeah.
She is a commercial specialist, so you're going to give it out to her. If you are going to be doing something in the criminal, I'm going to give you to one of the criminal people. If you have something with wills and estates, I might assign you to Miss Bahadur. Because she does a lot of wills and estates. So you are going to speak to somebody who has very specific experience in those areas. For
talking about specific experience, I know this question comes up every single year.
Yeah.
Will we have at least minimum one individual who has specific experience regarding Islamic wills?
Yes, we will. So from our list at the moment, we've got about 3 or 4 people who do Islamic wills. We've also got a couple of people who do just your normal civil wills.
Yeah.
Okay.
So honestly, both will be available.
Everybody's covered.
Yeah.
How will listeners book?
Okay, so like we do every single time we have this events, we will open bookings next week. So we'll run bookings for about 4 weeks.
Right.
You call in, you give your details. So your details that you require to give are very simple. Your name, your contact number, and the area of law that you require advice in, alternatively whether you require a will. Again, if you want both, you say that you want both, and it will be put down. A couple of days before the event, you will be contacted and you will be told, listen, this is the time you need to come in.
Okay.
Because we're looking at running from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Now, anybody who's come to these events before knows our booking system runs very, very well.
Very efficiently.
There was only the one time that we had the issue because of load shedding, which was out of our control.
Yes.
But beyond that, nobody waits. If you come at the time we tell you to come, nobody waits for more than 5 minutes.
Yeah, we're not running a home affairs here, man.
Alhamdulillah.
No, we get it done.
Quick and efficient.
There you go. Now, I just want to clear something up really quickly because of a question that a listener poses. I'm going to reword it. We say free will.
Yes.
So somebody comes up on the day, makes their appointment, walks in, they've got all of their supporting documentation, everything they need with them. They bring that through. They get a 20-minute consultation with the fully qualified legal person on the other side of the table. They put all their documents down. They have the conversation. They have the consultation. They draw up the basic will.
Yeah.
It's done and dusted, where the paperwork is all filled out, the will is drafted, all of those things there. Is it signed then and there?
Yes.
You sign it then and there. Everything.
We even make copies for you and everything.
So there's a photocopying machine, boys and girls. You get a copy of it. All of that is done. How much of money has the individual spent up until that time?
Literally just fuel to get you.
No money exchanging hands between
nothing.
The client and the attorney.
Nothing.
So that free will is
free basic will.
Free is actually free.
Correct.
Right? The question comes up, executorship.
Yes.
That's the question that comes up now. Now, I'm not going to read the entire question. Just by giving you the one word, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Right? That's a conversation that still needs to take place.
Correct.
Between the two people sitting at the table.
Correct.
Right? And that's not up to TBR. That's not up to Rauf and Associates. That's not up to anybody besides you and the person sitting across from the table with you.
Makes sense.
We don't get involved in those conversations. That's a private conversation between the two of you, you and the attorney. Am I right?
Correct.
There we go. Done and dusted. Hopefully that answers that question for you, Brother Qasim. MH Oshman. Completely off the topic now, right? Of Wills Week and Legal Clinic and all of that. Tabila and I had this conversation a few days ago. MH is asking the question. He says, Nishal, last year TBR was 11 and this year you're 13. You'll skip 12? So here's the thing. It wasn't.
It was 12 last year.
Exactly. MH was reading the numbers wrong.
I think
because we
Brother
started.
MH might have missed a year.
Yeah, he was sleeping that year. He was sick. He didn't go to school. So here's the thing. We started in 2012. So if you do the math, 2025 minus 2012 will give you 13. So there we are. Guys, Spotify has already got the TBR podcast of the interview that took place just a little while ago with Santako. Quite a few people have asked about that recording. It's there. It's available on Spotify, the podcast for the interview that took place with Santako's KZN representative. Although there's so many events and things going on at the moment, let's just recap really quickly. The event that we spoke about this morning is the Legal Clinic and Free Wills Week event taking place on the 27th of September, 2025. It's going to be here at Al Ansar. Folks can call in. We'll let them know when bookings are open next week.
Bookings, yeah.
You get a 20-minute segment where you get to sit across the table from a fully qualified attorney to assist you with the drafting of your free basic will or giving you free advice on the day. If things need to escalate, then of course you discuss pricing and payments and all of that after that, only if it needs to escalate. Meaning, like, you come there, you get some advice. I'm married, I got children, I need money. You get some free basic advice. When you want to take it to court, another story. That's it for the show for today. Thank you very much, Altaf Raouf.
Pleasure as always. Assalamu alaikum.
Have a terrific Tuesday. Be the best version of you.
Send him an email if you want to get in touch with him, right? It's ALTAAF, Altaf, at Raouf Law, RAOOF, law.co.za. And it may take a day or two, but he'll get back to you. Do good, be good, have yourself an amazing, amazing day. We've got, bye-bye, TikTok. See you later. See you tomorrow. Mondly, wakey, wakey. Bye-bye, TikTok. No, man, he's sitting here and waving at you. He's supposed to go there and say bye-bye. Let's try again, Mondly. Come. Bye-bye, TikTok. There you go. TikTok's gone. Thank you very much to everybody who's been watching on